It was such an exciting night here at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. So far, SpaceX pulling off an incredibly risky journey to where no civilian has gone before, 363 miles away from Earth. SpaceX making history, launching 4 private citizens into orbit without a professional astronaut on board.
Is headed into orbit with the crew.
Only those 4 are waking up this morning to this view from the Dragon's cupola. More of Earth than any civilian has seen before. Crowds of people gathered in the distance to watch this historic launch. As the Dragon enters space, the crew members start experiencing zero gravity. Inside the capsule, the crew releasing a toy inspired by the specially trained dogs at St. Jude Children's Hospital.
That is apropos.
They are soaring 363 miles away from Earth, orbiting the planet at 17,500 miles per hour for 3 days, going farther than any civilian has before. 38-year-old billionaire Jared Isaacman bought all 4 seats on board and then gave 3 of them away as a fundraiser for St. Jude.
There they are, our first all-civilian crew.
One of those crew members, 29-year-old Haley Arsenault, a physician's assistant at St. Jude, once a patient there. Now she is the youngest American ever to go to space and the first pediatric cancer survivor to go too.
I'm just a regular person going to space. And not everyone has had childhood cancer, but everyone has had to overcome something.
A computer does the flying, and if there are any issues, there is no way to get to the International Space Station, but they can return to Earth.
Pfizer's making the case that a 3rd shot is needed for those 16 and older about 6 months after receiving their 2nd dose.
What we've seen is increases in cases and breakthrough cases as time goes on. That's not directly related to Delta, but just because of a waning immunity. And this is why this booster question is coming into play right now.
Pfizer also suggesting that the reduction in vaccine protection is likely not due to the Delta variant, but instead, vaccine effectiveness decreases with increasing time since being fully vaccinated. A review of Moderna's boosters will happen in the coming weeks. People who receive its vaccine will also need a 3rd booster dose after 6 months. As for vaccines in children, Pfizer is planning to submit data to the FDA by the end of the month, with hopes of the green light to start giving doses to kids 5 to 11 by late October. Cases continue to soar. The national daily case average now stands around 140,000. 9 states have more patients hospitalized than at any other point in the pandemic.